one key thing that I feel I did right compared to a lot of people on self-improvement who usually get this wrong is changing the way you perceive yourself. You've got to understand that, whoever you want to be in the future, right? Especially after you discover what self-improvement is and there's a path to success, you discover all this, there's this person that you visualize yourself being years down the line. You have to understand that that person is completely different to who you are right now. And most people that thought doesn't even occur to their head. They don't think about it. They see themselves as the same person they are right now that they will be years down the line, which is, if you go with that mindset, it's not going to work out. I'll tell you why it's not going to work out. And you might think, oh, what has this got to do with self-improvement? What has this got to do with success? It is almost everything. It's like the base layer, right? You want to achieve success, it's all the way up here. You need to fix this little mindset issue here. Only then are you actually going to be able to work yourself up to whoever you want to be. There will be a lot of times when you will have to do things that the previous version of yourself wouldn't do, or there'll be times that you will have to not do certain things that the previous version of yourself would do. And what happens in those times when it comes up again, previous version of yourself, or that mindset that you have of your previous version is going to take over and be like, all right, this is who I am, right? I have to do this, I don't do this, that's me. And that's just, you have to change that if you actually want to improve and get better. Sure, like you may be motivated enough to go to the gym, for example, for a couple of months, but eventually that previous version of yourself, that lazy part of you, is going to take over and be like, nah, you're tired, don't go. Take a deload, take a 1 week off, and that 1 week becomes, I'm never going to the gym again. And slowly but surely that older version of yourself will just pull you back. You made all this progress and it'll just pull you back to being the previous version of yourself. And the only way you can actually fix this issue is by viewing yourself as a completely new person. When I discovered what self-improvement was, I remember 2 weeks, after I discovered what it was, I could walk out of the house and immediately see myself being a completely different individual to everyone else around me. I just visualized, I saw myself in a different way. I can't really explain it, and I didn't even watch any video on it or anything. I just did that, and that helped me hugely. It's almost like, I've only been doing all the good habits for a couple of weeks maximum, and I'm looking at myself as a person who's been doing it like that for years, when that's not even the case. But that is important, right? You have to look at yourself as this may sound, you have to look at yourself as you're better than everyone else. If you look at yourself as, okay, I'm just like everyone else, I'm just trying to improve, that's not going to get you anywhere. You have to actually look at yourself as, okay, I am here and everyone else is here. I know that sounds wrong, but you have to look at yourself in that way. And only then your mind will function in a way that will allow you to be here when everyone else is down here. That mindset will allow you to get here. You look at all the successful people in the world, most of them have almost this arrogant mindset of, I am better than everyone else. And you might, for the normal person, you might look at that and say, oh, that's arrogant, that's overconfidence, that's being egoistic, whatever, I don't care. But it's important. You can complain all you want, but that mindset is the reason why that individual is where he's at, or where she's at, right? If you're gonna have this puny little mindset of, okay, I'm just like anyone else, I'm just gonna improve, step by step, and I'm gonna get to this level now. So change the way you look at yourself, change your identity, and that is like the base layer for success. Everything else you do, the habits and everything, comes after you actually change your identity. If you don't change your identity, eventually, it might be a couple months down the line, couple years down the line, you will go back to the old version of yourself, and I don't think you want to do that. So yeah.